We unload the Xfinity cars tonight for the season finale for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Like the past two nights, a champion will be crowned, but who will it be? Welcome everyone to MaxSpeedTV. I am Joshua Medlock on call for you here this evening, and it looks like we are doing just fine in OBS standards here tonight. So, it should be a fun and interesting race here tonight. Sorry, I'm laughing right now. So, something that was said behind me. But right now, it looks like we've got Cameron Hearn right up here, running up front here in practice here this evening. Currently with a 32.825. Now, Cameron Hearn has won a race already in the chase here this series. As we go back and take a look at that race that he did win, I believe that was the first race of the chase. So give me just a second and we'll go back and take a look at that. Yeah, Cameron Hearn winning at Atlanta to open up the chase here. And then it was 29 drivers. He also grabbed the pole in that chase as well. Now, Cameron Hearn is not in the chase, but however, he is looking for that his second win of the season. Mike Rominger, though, going to take over the top spot here with Dalton Cowden now in second. That's going to push Cameron back to third. And our defending champion currently right now sitting in fourth in practice. And in the point standings, he is currently running in that fifth spot. We will take a look at those point standings here in just a second. But first, let's get down here to that pre-race analytics here real quick. We've got an air temp of 79 degrees, a track temp of 83, 134 laps here this evening, 201 miles. Now, tires, they're going to use up some tires here for sure. A tire window at about 15 to 25 laps. Your fuel window, I would say probably in the neighborhood of about 25 to 35 laps. The last couple of nights, it's been around about that area. So probably tonight, it's going to be around the 27 to 35 lap mark, somewhere around in there. Definitely going to have to watch entrance to pit road here tonight, as we have, of course, had to watch it Monday and Tuesday as well for speeding and all that other good stuff that kind of goes along with coming down pit road. So, gonna watch it. Pit road speed is 50 miles per hour, pace speed 65 miles per hour. You do not have to use the access road to come down pit road. You can just come out of turn 4 and get it slowed down and just turn it left right down pit road if you wanted to. The access road is only there if you want to use it. Our racing took it out apparently from the update. So that is going to be also interesting here. So let's now go ahead and take a look at those point standings here coming into this evening for round number 5 of the chase. And David Weishart is in the top spot here with 1183. Now we got a tie for second between Cale Gell and Bryce Senesac at 1158. Both of these gentlemen only 25 points behind David Weishart. So if David does not have the race he wants here tonight, it could potentially come down to Cale Gell and Bryce Senesac. Now, Jeffrey Creek sitting in fourth. He is 31 points behind the leader. The defending champion in fifth, 1150, 33 points behind the leader. Nicholas Vroman in sixth, 1143, 40 behind the leader. GT Hawkins in seventh, 46 behind the leader. Now, mathematically, GT is still in this, but GT is going to have a perfect night, and everybody in front of him is going to have a bad night for GT Hawkins to take this championship here in the Xfinity Series. But if you look at it, still the top 7 are mathematically still in. Garrett Heath mathematically out of it. He is in 8th. However, he can still move up. Everybody can still move up in the point standings. I got 1133, 50 points out of the leader. David Elliott in 9th, 1132, 51 points behind the leader. Jacob Bell in 10th, 11:20, 63 points behind the leader. Ed Morse at 11th, 11:15, 68 points behind the leader. And Nick Hunt is going to be 10:98, 85 points behind the leader. Like I said, pretty much eighth on back, mathematically out of the contention, but they can still get the win. They can still move up into the point standings, but the big thing, folks, is who is going to walk out of here tonight as the champion of the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. We will step away here real quick, play the national anthem, come back with qualifying underway, and of course the drivers meeting team points as well here tonight, and of course take a look at who we have in chat. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying is underway. It looks like we've still got several drivers out there on the racing surface putting in a time. Justin Gann, Bryce Sinisak, Gary May, Tommy Haynes. It looks like Alan Elwood out there, Mike Rominger, Nicholas Roman, and Casey Duncan all out there in out there on the track, put in a time that looks like the 83 of Kel Gale, though, is going to be our current pole setter, knocking Cameron Hearn back into second. 5/100ths of a second here. So, boy, that is really, really close for sure between them two. Now, we're going to see here where Justin Gann, as y'all can tell, I'm still coughing, but I'm here, so we'll get through this all together. But let's go ahead and take a look at who we have out there in chat. Brian Odell, Brendan Kennedy out there in chat. Eminem's Racing out there. It looks like D.F. Williams, Marcus Regal in chat. Glad to have all of you out there. It looks like we have some picks as well already. Cale Gale for Eminem's Racing. It looks like Cameron Hearn for Brian. Still not sure. Let's see here. I think that's about all I'm seeing so far pick-wise. Man, I really don't know. I really don't know who to pick here tonight. I would really like to see the upsets for sure. But I know, of course, a lot of things are on the line. I just out of, just a pick here. I think I'm going to go with Mike Rominger here tonight, who is currently sitting on pole here. 2/100ths of a second ahead of Cale Gale. Man, very close time between them two as well. Cameron Hearn, 5/100ths of a second. Behind Cale Gale, GT Hawkins, 12/1000ths of a second. Behind Cameron Hearn, and 17/1000ths of a second is Nicholas Roman in fifth, the top five. Well, let's go ahead and get here to our point standings, team point standings here coming into tonight. It looks like we're going to have Virtual Racing Alliance up in that top spot in the Xfinity Series at 947. Samson Motorsports in second, 913. Performance in third, 884. Primetime in fourth, 823. Jacob Bell Racing in fifth, 741. Hyperdrive in sixth, 698. Maverick in seventh, 642. Performance in eighth, 641. And Downforce in ninth with 334. William Martin, see you in chat, bud. Glad to have you. I do appreciate it, man. Well, we get to the overall team point standings coming in to tonight with the team championship on the line still yet as well. But right now, Samson Motorsports looking to defend that title from last season. They are up in that top spot with 44.75. Primetime in second with 40.33. Performance in third with 40.29. Hyperdrive in fourth, 36.03. Fifth, it will be Performance Motorsports with 34.21. Jacob Bell Racing in sixth, 33.59. Virtual Racing Alliance in seventh, 33.15. Maverick in eighth, 28.22. And Downforce will be pulling up the anchor here in ninth with 22.07. So that is the overall team point standings coming into this evening. And of course, that team championship will be decided after tomorrow night's Cup race with the Rick Motec Cup Series here on MaxSpeedTV. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, same time, same place. So please stay tuned for that. But we've got to get through this race here this evening. All right. Well, let's see here. That looks like Blair Patterson gonna pick Andrew Mirage. Now he's also Blair also saying he wished he had some peanut butter M&Ms. That's funny. That's funny, Blair. All right. Brendan, I'm doing better. I'm still coughing, as y'all can tell. But I'm doing better. I'm still hacking my lungs out, but might have to have a coughing transplant or something. But I'm doing okay. Trying to dodge everything that's going on in the world today. I ain't going nowhere for sure. But man, the keys to victory here tonight, pretty much really the same as what it's been the last two nights here at Homestead. These guys are going to have to save some tires for sure. They're going to have to be fuel efficient, later on in the run if it does come down to the green flag runs. They're definitely going to have to be fuel efficient. Save the car and just take care of the tires here. Homestead is a unique track. Turns 3 and 4, 1 and 2. I think the trickiest part is going to be coming out of 4, coming back onto the front stretch. So I think we're going to have to watch the drivers here tonight coming out of 4. Hopefully they don't get loosey-goosey, but, when we talk to some of the drivers here after the drivers meeting, we'll, kind of get an idea of what the track feels like. It is going to be a night race or transition into night. So track temps shouldn't be, too awfully high, and it shouldn't be. They shouldn't. What I'm trying to say is the heat on the track shouldn't play a big potential, but all right. Well, still in the drivers meeting here. Shout out to, of course, Sim Speed Shop for being the sponsor here for the Xfinity Series. Shout out to Don Kidder, Andy Starcher for adminning here this evening. Rick Donathan, as always, for putting this great league on. And it looks like everybody now is going to be coming down to their respective rooms. It looks like that drivers' meeting is over. So as soon as we can get our pole sitter up here, we will do that. Go ahead and get him up here. Mike, got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you're giving the pole here tonight, buddy. Trying to play upset here with these drivers out here tonight, man. How's the track feeling out there? It is a night race, but man, it's all going to come down to this.
Yeah, track's a little tight. It may loosen up with the cooler weather coming. With the night race. So yeah, I think it'll be a good race.
Well, it's last couple of nights it's been a little loosey goosey out there. We feeling the same thing here tonight, or is it a little bit tighter?
I think it's a little bit tighter myself. So yeah, I think it'll loosen up just a little bit once the track cools down a little bit. But once it rubbers in, it might be a little tight. So
Yeah.
it's a guessing game right now. So
All right, Mike. Well, good luck down there. We're going to be pulling here tonight 134 laps. You got a game plan here early on, or is it just kind of ride it out and see what happens?
just ride and see where it takes me.
All right, Mike. Well, congratulations on pole. That's only 2/100ths of a second ahead of Kale. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let's see here if we can go ahead and get our defending champion down here. I don't know if he really wants to talk, but we're going to talk anyway. Oh, Elwood, buddy, got a copy?
Gotcha, Josh.
Hey, Alan. Well, you are the defending champion, and you're currently running back there 33 points behind the leader in that 5th spot, man. I know you got some work cut out for you. It can be done, but how hard is it going to be to do that?
I mean, I got to have David wreck out probably lap 1 and lead the most laps, win the race. I mean, it is mathematically there, but it's going to be super difficult, that's for sure.
Well, it can be done. We know it can. So, kind of talk about how your seasons went and, really this race and what this race means to you.
Yeah, this one's kind of a more or less, I mean, as weird as it sounds, pride race, I guess, because 6 wins this season and not most likely going to come away with a title kind of stings. But it's been a great season. I really don't have anything to complain about. Just some connection issues for a couple races, especially last week. That one really stung. So we're just going to try out, go win the race. Cameron, go win the race. One of us at least, and see what we got, and hopefully at least David can win the title, but at least us come away with the checker flag. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be. Now we're looking at the Xfinity Series points here. You guys are ahead in the Xfinity Series points. 947 points. Sampson in second with 913. So knowing that, you're ahead in the Xfinity Series for the Xfinity Series team champion for the Xfinity Series. What does that mean? I mean, does it kind of ring a bell? Okay, at least we can probably do something here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Basically at this point, that means that if we lock that up, we know that we did what we intended to do at least in one series. So going into next season, we can ride that a little bit going into the first race, and knowing that we feel strongly about our chances, and ultimately, I think after the season's over, across all series, I think next season's going to be really strong for us. I feel really good about it. So it's just kind of getting through this week and seeing what we can do in these races, and then take the few weeks to get ready for next season.
All right, Alan. Well, good luck down there, buddy. 134 laps here. Maybe not a long race, but it is going to bring some excitement for sure. Good luck, Alan.
Appreciate it, bud. Thanks.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is Alan Elwood. Oh, let's go back a little bit further here. How about we go with starting back here in 18th, shall we? If I can find him. Michael Thwaites, buddy, got a copy?
I got you. How you doing, Joshua?
I'm doing all right. Well, I'm doing better than I was. I'm still hacking my head off, but I'm here, Well, it looks like you're going to be starting 18th here tonight, bud. Hey, final race of the series. Season finale here for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. Probably not the start or the qualifying lap you wanted, but, man, talk about the track. What's it going to take?
Just saving the tires and just, being patient.
So you think patient going to be key here?
Yep.
All right, buddy. Well, go ahead.
The starting position, I don't qualify so well, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be all right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, good luck down there, man. 134 laps. Not going to be a whole lot of laps, but still yet going to be, quite a few. So, a long way, man. Good luck.
I appreciate it. It's going to be fun. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'm having a fifth there. All right. Well, let's see here if we can get one more in here real quick. How about we go with David Weishart, who is going to be starting in the non-qualifying spot. David, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're going to be starting, not qualifying here tonight, man. You're up in that top spot. Not a huge cushion, but a potential championship here tonight, man. Talk about it real quick.
Oh man, my strategy tonight is just keep it clean, and at least finish in the top 15. I'll be good. So that's my strategy.
So just kind of a strategy. What's it going to be early on? Just kind of hang back, see what happens.
Yeah, just kind of hang back, get the feel for things. You never know. Sometimes it can get crazy at the start. Sometimes it doesn't. Just hopefully we get some. Hopefully we get kind of strung out here, and I kind of start moving my way forward, and don't get caught up in any wrecks.
That's the key, David. Well, good luck down there. We'll be gridding up here in about a minute and a half, man. So, good luck.
Thanks, man.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is going to be our interviews. Man, I cannot get over this cough. But we are here. It looks like Seth Rowe out there in chat. Curtis Vollmer, 35,000 feet up in the air. Watching here again tonight. He's telling me no coughing. I'm sorry, Curtis. Can't help it, man. All right, so let's kind of take a look here. As we come down to a minute, I'm going to go through a coughing fit, and then we'll get them on the grid. Oh, wow. All right. Well, about 30 seconds here. We'll get them on the grid. All right, coming down to about 10 seconds here. We'll grid them up. No, I don't have corona. True. Yeah, never been tested for it, so I don't know. All right, well, get them on the grid here. Mike Rominger going to grab the pole here tonight with a 32.863. Congratulations to Mike for getting the pole. Cal Gill going to start on the outside of him in second. Cameron Hearn third. GT Hawkins fourth. Nicholas Vroman in fifth. Alan Elwood in sixth. Ed Moore seventh. Garrett Heath in eighth. Nick Hunt ninth. Brandon Freese in 10th. Dalton Cowden in 11th. Bryce Sinisak 12th. Justin Gann 13th. Michael Mueller 14th. Darren Clement 15th. David Elliott 16th. Andrew Mraz in 17th. Michael Thwaites in 18th. Zach Ogburn 19th. And Tommy Haynes going to be starting 20th. Casey Duncan 21st. Tommy Amathi 22nd. Matthew Welsenbach 23rd. And David Weishart not qualifying. He's going to start 24th. Gary May 25th. Garrett D. Grant 26th. Danny Ware, it looks like is going to be 27th here tonight. Oh, looks like Danny Ware is up there in the admin tower. So Danny Ware, Andy Starcher, and Don Kidder, your admins here this evening. Yes, the truck did happen. I did re-upload it last night, Marcus. It happened last night. So you can find it on MaxSpeedTV. It is only in 480. Still haven't figured out how to record in 1080 yet. So, but yes, it is on YouTube. All right, we are rolling off here.
I've got people buying a lot. It's a lot of people buying.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. It looks like we've got currently 21 watching here. It looks like we've got about 7 likes or so here this evening. As I updated here, it looks like we've got 12 likes here tonight. Glad to have everybody out there as we make our way into turns 3 and 4 here. We'll, of course, get them going the same way we always do here on MaxSpeedTV. And then I'll go in through a coughing fit, and then we'll get right back at it. All right, pace car is off the way. Mike Rominger is in control. He's on the loud pedal. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here at Homestead for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series season finale here tonight. Battle for second already. Cameron Hearn and Cale Gale. Here comes GT kind of up through the field here. Already is trying to get into the inside of the 83. All right, we're still watching some battles, now single file, until we get back here toward the back. Looks like Justin Gann to the inside of Michael Mueller.
I did that. I did it with Brandon.
Now single file. Taking a look back here, looks like we were looking at maybe a pass between Thwaites and KC Duncan. It looks like KC is going to go low. Michael Thwaites going to go low. Well, the 29 of Welsenbach going to go to the inside of the 87 of Zach Ogburn. This is back here in the field at about 21st area. Oh, Justin Gann falling back. Andrew Mirage going to get around. Here comes Darren Clement. And Michael Mueller also going to get around. Coming up on Bryce Senesac. All right, still single file. Well, till we get back here to Welsenbach again. He's going to go side by side with KC Duncan. About the only battle going on right now. Oh! 29 and 11. Who is that? The 88 of David Weishart on the outside. Well, look at the good run, though, the 88's getting. And David going to go into 20th. Running that high line. He might have figured something out. Still single file up front. Mike Rominger and Cameron Hearn. 1 and 2. Cale Gale is falling back to about a half a second as we get up here to get back here to Brandon Freeze. He's going to get passed up by Andrew Mirage and Michael Mueller. All right, well, still watching here. Kind of go back here toward the field a little bit. All right. Oh, yeah, Curtis, I know it. I know you do. Everybody pretty much now. It's still single file here. Boy, this would be a good time to go kind of crank it up, but I don't like doing it early. Oh, pass for the lead. Cameron Hearn going to take over the lead. And getting around Mike Rominger there. So Cameron Hearn going to lead his first lap here tonight. Still taking a look here. Not much action really going on right now. Everybody pretty much still spread out. Not really. No, we do have a battle here, it looks like. Darren Clement looking to the inside of Brandon Freeze. Take a wider angle here for everybody. Well, I got a cough drop in my mouth now, Curtis, so I think I'm doing good. Well, Nick Hunt, still running about where he started. Battling it here with the 34 of Dalton Cowden. Looks like Dalton going to get around the 00. All right. AC Duncan's got company coming up in that Mountain Dew 11. Gary May, Zach Ogburn. Oh! Zach. Now clipping the white line there. Dang near 3 wide. Eric Grover in chat. How you doing out there, buddy? Glad to have you. Still watching Mike Rominger here in second. All right. No, Curtis and Chad already recruiting. Looking for a few spots for next season. Get back here to Darren Clement now. He's going to be there with Brandon Freeze once again, side by side. Good action going on. Good side by side action. Darren Clement, Brandon Freeze been side by side each other for a couple of laps. Moment's gone. My brother right there in the chat. Jeremy Medlock. Here comes Justin Gann. Oh, Mike Rominger. Also battling here with Cale Gale and GT Hawkins up front. I'll check on Justin Gann here in the 30. He gets around the 12. Now he's going to look to the inside. The 32 of Darren Clement. All right, right up ahead of them, Ed Morris, Garrett Heath, Dalton Cowden. Yeah, I got a brother. The only one I got, the oldest, just me and my brother. He's 3 years older than me. All right, still all 26 drivers. Out here on the racing surface and all on the lead lap, Matthew Weltenbach. Man, well, the last driver on the lead lap, the last driver on the racetrack. All right, still checking here. Looks like everybody now has got it all figured out except for Justin Gann, who still trying to get around the 12. He's going to do it there, get around Michael Thwaites. Gann going to go into 15th. Well, Michael Thwaites, though, going to do a little crossover. He's going to go back low. I would say here in about 5 or so laps, we're going to be within that fuel window of 27 to 35. Cameron Hearn fall back. Cale Gale do the lead. Cale Gale has led 3 laps. We missed it. He is up front. It looks like he is going to lead his 4th lap here. My GT Hawkins in 2nd. Mike Rominger back up into 3rd. Here comes GT looking to the inside for the lead. And GT will take the lead. Watching iRacing streams and fishing. We got the fishing thing in common. Now broadcast. So it's kind of how I pass the time, boy. 17 of Tommy Haynes. Boy, I love that chromatic paint there on that 17 machine. Man, that's pretty. All right, Brendan, man. We're glad to see you in here, buddy. I do appreciate you showing up here tonight. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in here this evening. we are, I believe, now within that fuel window, I would say. Man, I get into a coughing fit and I can't mute my mic in time. I do apologize. 17 likes here tonight. It looks like we got about 28 watching. Oh, Bryce Ennisack in 9th from 12th. Oh, Alan Elwood still running right there in 6th. Stop my barking till we get to hear 3 wide. Probably never. You're not gonna hear 3 wide. Now 3 wide, you might hear, but you're not going to hear me say 3 wide. Beer. You'll call me brother from now on. Well, we haven't seen any 3 wide action here yet. I think it'll happen over time. But it ain't happening right now. Third wife, he said. Oh man, you guys are killing me out there in chat. Dude, I'm watching here to see who's coming out. It looks like we're gonna have maybe some people come down pit road. I don't know. Lap 31 of 134. 3 more laps. We will be at 100 to go here. 3 wide Josh. Well, if they don't do 3 wide here tonight, we'll have to change my nickname, I guess. Oh, look at this battle here. Cale Gale, Alan Elwood, Mike Rominger, Cameron Hearn. Oh, getting a little dicey. Oh, Cale Gale. 3 wide for a second. That did not last long. So there's your 3 wide. Oh, what's the 46 of Mueller? Now on the outside, here we go. We have a pill. Oh, mix-up here. Oh, Cale Gale. No, oh, man, we have a mix-up here. The 95, the 83 on pit road here. A headache on pit road for Cale Gale, the 95 of Nicholas Roman. We got to go back here and take a look here and see what happened coming down pit road. Gonna take a look at what happened coming down pit road. Oh, the 95 just losing it. The 7 of Ed Morris tagging the 95. The 83 locking it down there as well. Oh, man, this is going to cost a couple of drivers some time here on pit road. Man. A pit road crash. No caution. Everything is off the racing surface. GT Hawkins down pit road now. Tommy Haynes in his pit stall. So now the top 8 have yet to pit. Old Dalton Cowden coming down pit road, our leader, and gave the lead up to Bryce Sitasak in the 09. Been out here at about 37 laps. Okay, so my math was wrong. Oh well. Lap 67 will be our halfway mark here tonight. Watching here this evening. I'm glad to have everybody out there yet again as the first round of green flag pit stops. They're still happening. Right now, Bryce Sitasak, Nick Hunt, who's in second, Gary May third, Darren Clement in fourth, and Justin Gann fifth, and Casey Duncan in sixth. The top 6 have yet to make their first round of green flag pit stops here. And as the 09. Bryce Sitasak is our leader here, coming to lap number 40 this next time by. All right, here comes, I believe that is the 23 of Garrett Heath. Yeah, he is going to come around to the inside of the 09 of Bryce Sitasak. Going to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. Going to pass the leader. Bryce Sitasak. All right, Darren Clement now on pit road in his pit stall here. So Bryce Sitasak still staying out. Been out here 41 laps. The top 5 drivers have been out here at about 41 laps. So math totally off here tonight for the pit stops. Oh yeah, Alan. Yeah, it's so hard to catch both at the same time. The longer Bryce Sitasak stays out here, the more drivers are going to get their lap back the old-fashioned way. But Bryce probably playing a different strategy as well. You know, we have seen it the past couple of nights, different strategies playing out here at Homestead. And, you know, he's playing his own game. Here comes the 46 of Michael Mueller. Going to go dive it to the inside. He's going to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. Michael Thwaites in the 12 as well. The number 2 of Brandon Freeze will be up next to get his lap back as the number 2 of Brandon dives it down low here past the leader of the 09 of Bryce Sitasak. So Bryce yet not coming down pit road. He is still staying out. The top 5 drivers have yet to pit here. The next one to get the lap back will be the 17 of Tommy Haynes, as Tommy does go to the inside of the 09 of Bryce Sitasak. Bryce going to stay out another lap, coming to take lap 44 here. Now the 42 going to get around. It's going to be David Elliott. All right, Gary May in his pit stall. And here comes Bryce Sinisak, lap 44, coming to lap 45. He is going to officially come down pit road, as well as Nick Hunt, Justin Gann, and Casey Duncan. So the top 5 now coming down, or the top 4 coming down pit road. That will give the lead up to the number 25 Abruzzi machine of Cameron Hearn. And right behind him, his teammate of Alan Elwood, or Alwood. And GT Hawkins going to be 3rd, Dalton Cowden 4th, and Ed Morris going to round out that top 5 after the first round of green flag pit stops here this evening. We've been green flag all the way so far, and these guys have been running it out. Well, by the time they get done with this first round of green flag pit stops, guess what? It's going to be time to do it all over again for sure. Awesome racing by everybody out here. All right, well, if it's your first time here at MaxSpeedTV, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to turn on notifications here. And also, share this on your social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and, of course, if you got it, MySpace. Get it out there. Let's get some more people up in here to watch these awesome races. Now, after this week, of course, they will be off in the off week, or the off season, after tomorrow night. To get ready, of course, for the next season coming up. So, but, you know, still subscribe, hit that bell, because when MaxSpeedTV goes live, it doesn't matter if it's me, Michael, Rudy, or whoever here at MaxSpeedTV, you can definitely catch all the broadcasts right here on MaxSpeedTV. All right. Oh, yeah, I love the different strategies. Now, Eminem's racing late night, bud. You know that I don't do crank it up with them spread out like this. And I don't do crank it up before halfway. But what I can do for everybody out there here early on is I can go cockpit here. How about we go cockpit with the number 7 of Ed Morris here tonight? We'll go cockpit with him for a couple of laps. For everybody to kind of get an idea of Homestead and what it's like. Now, of course, this is not crank it up, so I will be talking during the cockpit here. We see a battle up there between, I believe that's Mike Rominger and Garrett Heath. Now that is for 5th. Oh, Ed Morris up high, the 99 Andrew Marais is going to go to the low side and get around. And here comes the 46 of Michael Mueller in the MaxSpeedTV Mustang to the inside as well. Teammates Andrew Marais and Michael Mueller. Well, Bob, we'll if they're in a pack, we'll crank it up. Ain't no doubt about it. Number 12, Michael Thwaite's going to get around. Ed Morris. As we go back up here and get a view. Different pit strategies. Different tires here. And Bryce Sitasak probably is one of those 4 drivers who have the newest tires. Nick Hunt, Justin Gann, and Casey Duncan is the other drivers. As we still look at the battle here between Mike Rominger and Garrett Heath, they're side by side. Now Mike Rominger going to take that 5th spot. Boy, 99 all over the back bumper, the 46. Here comes Thwaites as well. All right, Ed Moore is falling back a position. The 42 of David Elliott. Ed going to fall back to 13th. Oh, here comes Bryce Sitasak with those fresher tires. Back up to 16th here. GT Hawkins was looking there to our second place, Dalton Cowden. Alan Elwood is now back to 4th. All right, Tommy Haynes in some traffic. Brandon Freeze and David Elliott behind him. Watching David Elliott here. Oh boy, right up ahead of him though. Mueller, Rominger. Now it looks like Garrett Heath going to get around to Rominger. Now, whoa, go side by side with Mike Rominger. All right, Brandon Freeze. Getting passed up there by the 42 of David Elliott. 17 of Tommy Haynes looking to the inside of the 29 of Matthew Welzenbach. The only driver a lap down. wall. Eric T out there in chat. Well, be sure you check out ExtremeMotorsports99.com over on the website at www.extrememotorsports99.com. After the season ends tomorrow night, of course, they will open up recruiting, and then you have a chance to make it in one of the 3 series. The K&N trucks or Xfinity. You have to be recruited in the Cup Series. So they only recruit within the league of the Cup Series. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that information. They are always looking for drivers for sure. Really, Brian? It doesn't bother me. All right, well, lap 65. Cameron Hearn has got company, though. Dalton Cowden on his tail. Come to lap 66. 2 more laps. We'll be at the halfway here this evening. All righty, folks. As little bump action there by the 34 of Dalton Cowden. Oh, buddy, Dalton now looking to the inside of the 25, Cameron Hearn for the lead. All right. Looks like pit road happening already. Ed Morris, Michael Thwaites, Nicholas Roman down pit road here. Still watching the battle here for the lead. It doesn't look like Dalton going to be able to do it that time. Gary May going to get around Aaron Clement. Gary going to go into 17th. Cale Gale right up ahead of Gary. David Weishart now right up ahead of now Matthew Welsenbach in the 29. And Cale Gale right behind Matthew. Matthew 1 lap down. It looks like some more green flag pit stops. David Weishart down pit road. Garrett D. Grant. 2 Northern Capital guys down pit road. And Tommy Massey off and away here. All right, Cameron Hearn, GT down pit road. Garrett Heath, Michael Mueller, Andrew Mirage down pit road. Brandon Freeze, yep, green flag pit stops happening right now as we speak. No, he ain't going to be happy with that. You got that right, Curtis. All right, Dalton Cowden down pit road now, as well as David Elliott. So Alan Elwood in the lead. It looks like the Abruzzi 5, though, is going to be coming down pit road here. As well, Dalton Cowden going to be pulling right off. As well as, let's see here, David Elliott pulling off and away. So, Bryce Sinisak going to take back over the lead after the second round of pit stops here happening here tonight. Look at this gaggle right here with Andrew Mirage and company. Andrew, Garrett D. Grant, Michael Mueller. All right, Alan Elwood off and away. All these drivers have made their pit stops here, so the top 7 have yet to pit. Well, here comes Gary May down pit road. Going to give up that 4th spot. Oh, okay. All right, so crew chief calling the 09 in on lap 89. This will be, I believe, their last round of pit stops. Well, for some at least. I don't think everybody is going to be able to make it, though, on fuel for sure. '42 of David Elliott. Going to get around to get his lap back here. Curtis. Oh, well, the top 5 at the pit here, and they come back in second. Bryce up to first, Darren Clement third, KC fourth, and Justin Gann rounding out the top 5. Well, hopefully 1080p after the switch over in the middle of the season here on MaxSpeedTV. Hopefully it's worked out for everybody. Hopefully everybody is still enjoying the broadcast and the content here. Now I do want to make note we didn't do it when we got the green flag, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Green flag here and all other green flags if we have them, of course, sponsored by the All Paul's Animal Hospital from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. And our white flag here is going to be sponsored by Lodgebox. For all your building and construction needs across the southeast United States, visit lodgebox.build. Build with us. Yes, I'm yawning. Sorry. Let's not talk about it. Oh, I'm not going to fall asleep. You can count on it. I ain't going to fall asleep. I haven't been staying up too awfully late. About 12:30 is about what time I usually end up going to bed. Being under the weather and everything, it kind of puts a damper on, staying up till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning for sure. So I've been going to bed at a decent hour. I'd get up about 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:30. And get prepared for the next adventure in broadcasting. So tomorrow night, of course, we'll have the Rick Motec Cup Series right here on MaxSpeedTV with myself, Logan Keiss, with me tomorrow night. So, I won't lose my voice for sure. And then, well, of course, that'll be the end of this season. And then we'll have some off weeks, and then we'll get right back with it here at Extreme, right back at it on MaxSpeedTV. So I'm glad to be back for yet another season for everybody out there. Please, let's get a lot more people in here. Let's show the viewers. Let's show your friends and family and your dog and your cat, your bird, whatever you got, what sim racing is all about, what Extreme is all about, and of course, what MaxSpeedTV is all about here. But without you guys and all the fans, this would not be possible. I thank everybody out there so much for tuning in and week out. 32 watching here tonight. It looks like we have currently in the likes. Man, I would so love to hit a 30 like mark here this evening. It looks like in the like mark area, we've got 21 likes. We are only 9 shy of that 30 like mark here tonight, and I would love to hit it. So oh, Bryce in a sack. Should be coming down pit road here in a couple of laps. And man, what a strategy for that 09 machine of Bryce Sitasak. Now Cameron Hearn, though, has picked off everybody except for Nick Hunt and Bryce Sitasak Nick Hunt will be the next driver Cameron Hearn picks off, as he's got GT Hawkins and Dalton Cowden right there, third, fourth, and fifth. So Cameron Hearn is coming. I think what we'll see, though, is Bryce probably come down pit road before Cameron Hearn catches up to him. It's about 4.5 seconds back from the leader. Oh! No! Alright, we're back. iRacing blinking out there a minute. No, I hate it when it does that. Oh, it scares the daylights out of me. Well, Cameron Hearn getting around Nick Hunt, GT. Here comes the 32 Nick Hunt down pit road, as well as Bryce Senesack coming down pit road as well. So Cameron Hearn, oh! Nick Hunt, oh, Nick having a problem on pit road. No, Nick Hunt, what happened there, buddy? Gonna go back here on the MaxSpeedTV and take a look here. See him go sideways. And then I changed cameras, or changed drivers, and had to go back. I got to check on my buddy, the 00 Nick Hunt here. Looks like Nick does. He does okay. It looks like okay, manages to come down. Oh, he just let's get loosey-goosey, locks it up, and then, oh, into that inside pit wall. Oh, no. Nick Hunt going to have some left front damage. He is off and away, though. Now he's going to lose some time. He is going to be one lap down, as we've got a battle here now for the lead. Cameron Hearn, GT Hawkins here, battling for that top spot. It looks like Cameron going to lead that lap here tonight. GT Hawkins in the lead. Cameron Hearn back to second here, the 32 of Darren Clement is one lap down, but right there with the leaders. 14 right there with the leaders in currently running in 19th here, as Darren tries to fight his way back around the leader to get back on the lead lap. Cameron Hearn still putting that pressure on the 14 of GT Hawkins. It's going to be interesting to see really who comes away with this championship here tonight for sure. So if we kind of check on the top three here, as our new leader, GT Hawkins, takes not a commanding lead, but a lead, about a 0.3 of a second lead. We check on the top three in the points. I'm going to flash those on the screen for everybody out there. David Weishart, our points leader, currently running in 15th currently right now. And Cale Gale and Bryce Senesack. Here's the thing. Cale Gale is running right now in 13th. Bryce Senesack is running back here in 19th, one lap down. However, Bryce Senesack is on a totally different strategy than everybody else as well. So it's going to be an interesting feature to see kind of how this all plays out for sure. All right. Hey, Tyler Hallman out there, buddy. Yeah, I'm back. Sort of. Ask Curtis and everybody else. I've been kind of coughing my head off here tonight, but I'm here. They've been killing me in chat, just talking smack back and forth to each other. But GT Hawkins is our current leader. Cameron not really putting a lot of pressure on the 14, but he is still keeping it within about 3 to 4 tenths of a second ahead of him, or behind him. So he's still putting the similar pressure on him. We're at lap 98 here of 134 laps. Man, thank you guys out there in chat for tuning in here tonight. Man, I love it. Tyler, buddy, if you're available, hop down and staging here. We'll get you up here to talk about the race here tonight, man. It's been green flag all the way. And I know how crazy it can get, of course, coming down to the end. I've broadcasted many races, so I kind of know how it can play out. But I think these guys can go green flag here tonight. I really do. They're really putting it strong here this evening. And showing what they are capable of doing here at Homestead to kind of finish it out. Yeah, it's bronchitis. No, I don't. Curtis, I don't have corona. Well, I don't know. I've never been tested for it, so I could have it. I don't know. When I went to the doctor to get checked out, they didn't test me. It was, have you traveled outside of the United States or out of state in the past 30 days? And, of course, I haven't. So they never tested me. So, it is. Well, Tyler will jump into the staging here. Oh, we got some green flag pit stops here happening. Our leaders, GT, Cameron, Dalton, all coming down pit road. Nicholas O'Vroman as well down pit road. Michael Thwaites, Garrett D. Grant. Oh, they can't make it. All right, Tyler. Well, hey, glad to have you out there nonetheless, brother. Well, I hit 24 likes, folks. We're 6 away here from that 30 mark that I would like to hit as Alan Elwood comes down pit road. Oh, Alwood. Garrett Heath down. Mike Rominger coming down pit road as we speak. That will give the lead up to Michael Mueller in that MaxSpeedTV 46 machine. Everett Grover, well, it could be some short pitting here. I kind of doubt it. It looks like pretty much everybody, from what I'm seeing, is taking or will take 4 tires. I don't think you want to take just 2 here. I think you really want to take 4 tires here as Michael Mueller comes down pit road. David Elliott, Andrew Moraes coming down pit road. Brandon Freeze going to be our new leader here. Bryce Setasak yet again going to stay out. Bryce has been out here at about 13 laps here this evening. And he can go at about 43, 45 laps. Bryce Setasak definitely could make it, potentially make it here to the end. As we take a look here at Brandon Freeze, he pitted 34 laps ago. He could still go a few more laps. I don't know exactly what Brandon is going to do. 2 tires, no good here. I love it, Curtis. Love it, man. You speak the truth out there in chat. And boy, I would love to see Bryce Setasak. I with this strategy, yeah, I'm kind of with you. I would love to see him come away with the victory for sure. It looks like we've got Darren Clement down pit road. Yeah, Tyler, they are definitely killing it here tonight as Brandon Freeze drops it down to the safety of pit road. Bryce Senesac, we know that name well here tonight. He's going to take over the lead. All right, Cameron Hearn in second. He is on the fresher tires, though. He's been out here coming on 6 laps this time by. Cameron Hearn, though, cutting down that time now at about 5.6 seconds behind Bryce Senesac. And Cameron still cutting into that time as well. And now 5.5. So we look at Cameron Hearn and a gap to the leader here for everybody. I don't use this much, but there's the gap from first to second. Cameron Hearn really cutting into the time for Bryce Senesac. As we get the update here on that, it will be at about 4.6 seconds. Yeah, I don't use it much, Curtis, and I really should start using it a whole lot more for sure, because it kind of shows the gap but between the leader and some of the drivers, for sure. Man, here we go again. Lap 110 here. And we'll be coming to lap 111 this time by. 3 more laps, and we will be at that 20 to go mark here. Man, what a good run for Bryce Senesac, though. As the lead has been cut yet again, Cameron Hearn now 3.2 seconds, 3.1 seconds behind our leader, Bryce Senesac. I won't, Seth. Don't worry. I'm all right. Curtis, gotta give me a hard time, don't you? No cautions, Rubio, so far. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. No cautions, no laps, 22 to go. 14 lead changes here this evening. Been one heck of a race here tonight. Love these green flag runs. Man, these guys are killing it out here. Well, Cameron Hearn now 1.5 seconds ahead of behind Bryce Senesac. I was saying ahead of Bryce Senesac. Bryce is in the lead, though. And as we come around turn number 2 here onto the back stretch, we will see that Abruzzi 25 machine edging ever so closer to Bryce Sidisak. I believe Bryce Sidisak, though, is going to cross the stripe here, and we will be at 20 laps to go here tonight. Cameron Hearn, 0.4 of a second ahead or behind. Bryce Sidisak now 0.2. Cameron diving it to the inside. Oh, they almost touch. Cameron to the lead. Bryce back to second. Now Bryce Sidisak going to be under fire from GT Hawkins. As GT goes low across the stripe. GT going to go third. Here comes, okay, that is the 2 there, Brandon Freeze. Not on the lead lap, 1 lap down. So Bryce Sidisak still going to be in third. Dalton Cowden, though, is on the lead lap, currently running in 4th. Man, awesome racing. Awesome racing. 17 to go. Six watching here tonight. 15 to go here in this race. Bryce back to 4th. Dalton did get around him. Dalton in 3rd here. Cameron Hearn starting in 3rd. Looking to capitalize with his 2nd win of looking for his 2nd win of the chase here. And his 2nd win of the season. First win came, of course, at Atlanta. 14 laps to go. Alan Elwood in 5th. Don't know if it's going to be enough for Alan Elwood, as David Weishart back here running in 16th. Now David is our points leader. Cale Gale right up ahead of him in 14th here. As Cale now gets around Nick Hunt. Nick going to go back into 15th. Cale Gale in 14th. Man, it's going to be close in points for sure. I will wait, of course, for the update points from Andy Starcher, Don Kidder, and Danny Ware after the race here tonight. All right, Cameron Hearn will be coming the next time by to take that 10 to go. $36 watching here. Shooting for 30 likes here tonight. We are still sitting at 24 for some oddball reason. I think we can hit that 30 though. Ten laps coming to 9. 9 laps to go. This time by. Yeah, I wish we could smell it. Boy, I'm sure that rubber is a burning out there on the track. GT Hawkins in second, Dalton Calvin third, Bryce Setasak in a fourth, Alan Elwood in fifth, Garrett Heath sixth, Michael Thwaites in seventh, Mike Rominger in eighth, Anthony Grant Knight, Michael Mueller in that MaxSpeedTV machine currently running in 10th. Hey, I'll take a top 10 for Michael for sure. I had to have Michael on board here for the sponsor this season, covering the MaxSpeedTV paint and all that stuff. Glad to have him on board. Of course, Andy Starcher, Don Kidder, Danny Ware here in the admin booth tonight. Rick Donathan, the owner of the league, for putting on, of course, a great league here. As Cameron Hearn is going to get around that number 11 of KC Duncan Mountain Dew machine. That is going to put KC Duncan a lap down. Coming to 7 to go this time by. Oh, man. Lots of action around KC Duncan and company as the 14 and the 2 get around. That's going to be Brandon Freeze in the 2 and the 14. Second place, GT Hawkins. Now we are going to be at that 6 to go. That time by. 6 laps remaining here tonight. Five to go. Coming to 4 next time by. Oh, Cameron Hearn almost a second ahead of GT Hawkins. Oh, man. Awesome racing here tonight. Yeah, I know. A lot of awesomes here for sure. Looks like we got some battles back here with Cal Gale, Tommy Haynes, Andrew Mraz. It looks like Andrew in 12th, Tommy in 13th, Cal Gale 14th. 3 laps to go. We are within that green-white checkered. I don't think we're going to need it, but if we do, it is there. They only get one attempt if it comes down to it. The leader must take the white flag before a caution. If the leader does that, then whatever happens, happens as Cameron Hearn comes around to take the 2 to go here tonight. 2 more laps. Four more turns for Cameron Hearn. Now 2 more on the backstretch coming into 3. Cameron Hearn gonna be coming to take the white flag this time by. He will lead 55 laps this time. The Lodge Box white flag in the air. For all your building and construction needs across the southeast United States, visit lodgebox.build. Build with us. Cameron Hearn, 2 more turns, making his way into turn number 3 here. And out of 4, the Abruzzi 25 machine, gonna win it for the 2nd time in the chase. Cameron Hearn, your winner here tonight. Green flag all the way. What a race! All right, as Cameron Hearn gonna pull it and burn it up here on MaxSpeedTV. We're gonna step away here, play a commercial break. I'm gonna get the top 3 up here for an interview, as well as the champion. So don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back here on MaxSpeedTV.
Yeah, congrats.
Thanks.
All righty, folks, we are back here. Some congratulations going on, but before we get to the champion, of course, we've got to interview the top three here. As always, we are going to start here with our third place finisher, and I thought I moved out, but I guess I didn't. I'm sure they're cracking up down there. So, Dalton Cowden, we'll start with you here, buddy. Congratulations, third place here tonight, man. Talk about, your season, talk about the race here at Homestead, talk about it all overall, man, and what it took here to finish here tonight. Green flag all the way, 134 laps.
Yeah, season was good. The GTR Chevy was pretty quick tonight and all season. Had a couple rough races, but yeah, I mean tonight it was all about saving your tires and just patience, because if you didn't have patience and you pushed too hard, like I pushed way too hard on that last run, it was a fun night. Glad we went caution free. It really showed who had what out there. It wasn't a sprint jumble finish, so it was a good season. Looking forward to coming back next season.
Well, you got some off weeks coming up, man. Got a lot of practicing, teamwork, all that other stuff. That's going to take place. What's your mindset, with the off season coming up for the Xfinity series? Of course, we still got one more race to go for Extreme, but, talk about what's going to happen in the off season.
I think we're just going to kind of keep practicing, keep our skills sharp because it's very short off season. It's only like a month or so. But yeah, just keep the skills sharp and come back with performance. I think we're actually going to be called ECM next season. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's quick off season, keep skills sharp, and go out there and get it next season.
All right, Dalton. Well, congratulations. Third place here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
I want to thank you up at the booth, Extreme, for putting on the series. GTR Simulators, ECM Performance, all the guys on the team that kind of throw input throughout the season to help us all get a little faster. Yeah, let's go get it next season.
All right, bud. We'll see you next season, man. If we don't see you tomorrow night, of course, but we'll see you next season, man.
I'm
all
ready
right.
to go.
All right, bud. Good luck. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place here this evening. It's going to be GT Hawkins, and I'm sure they're going to be cracking up laughing as well because I didn't move myself. But GT, second place, man. Awesome job, buddy. Here, you came in tonight. You were still in contention, but it didn't pan out the way you wanted, man. Kind of talk about the season, getting into the chase, the top 12, and, finalizing the season here tonight.
Yeah, it was a great season. I did a lot better than I thought I would. I was really reluctant to run the Xfinity cars at the start of the season. I didn't like the car, and then they made some adjustments to the tire model, and it fit my driving style a little bit better after that. So now it's my favorite. So, yeah, I had a good run. Chase didn't work out in my favor with some technical issues, which is a bummer, but can't do much about that. So we'll be back next season, and we'll see what we got.
Well, of course, we've still got one more race. We've got tomorrow night for the Rick Motec Cup Series. Of course, if we don't see you tomorrow night, then what's the mindset going in to the off season? Practice, the schedule, and all that other good stuff that comes along with it. I'm not a racer; I'm a broadcaster, so I don't know.
Yeah, off season for me is just taking some time off, and this is quite a time commitment to do this, as you know.
Oh yeah,
Driver too. Yeah, it's quite a commitment to do this, so I'm gonna enjoy my free nights.
All right, bud. Well, tomorrow night, the Rick Motec Cup Series. Are we going to see you tomorrow night?
I will not be running tomorrow night, no.
You will not be running tomorrow night. All right, bud. Well, congratulations. Second place here tonight. And congratulations, top 5 5 in the point standings after it is all finalized here with Extreme. Congratulations on that as well. So, with that being said, any final thanks, shout outs you would like to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, I want to thank GTR. Extreme Motorsports. It was another great season, and love racing with these guys. And then all my friends, family, I gotta say thank you. My mom, Monty, my girlfriend Landon, they all watch every race. Like even the races that I'm not in, they watch every race. So it means a lot to me, and I gotta say thanks.
Well, awesome job, GT, here this season, man. We look forward to seeing you more next season. Go celebrate second here tonight. Go celebrate the season, and we'll see you next season.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Josh. Have a good one.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, Cameron Hearn. His second win of the season here, and they both happened in the chase. Whoa, Cameron, buddy, from Virtual Racing Alliance, man, talk about your season. Talk about that Abruzzi number 25 machine. We want to hear it from you.
Yeah, the start of the season, mid-season, we kind of had some bad luck, and some of it was me in wrong spot, wrong time. And I feel like me and Alan were talking about going into the chase that, this is our time to prepare for next season, figure some things out. So to get 2 wins and to run strong, a lot of the races, it's a sign for good things to come. Abruzzi came on board. They're our official sponsor for BRA next year. So that's huge. They got a good following, great product. Anybody needs any sim racing gear, gloves, shoes, and also, real racing, they do custom suits, gloves, everything you could think of. Any colors you want, it's all custom. He can do it. So contact Judd at Bruzy, and he can do it. But overall,
Judd Danielson, I know him.
That's right. That's right. But a hell of a race. It was last week for the Cup Series. I felt like I lost a championship on pit road, and tonight I feel like that was a difference. That last pit stop, me and GT going in there, and me getting on the inside of him when he, his pit stop was before mine. Yeah, I felt like that made the difference right there. So.
Well, you talk about it because there were some incidents on pit road, and I talked about it tonight. Coming down pit road, you do not here at Homestead have to use the access road. You can come down out of turn 4 down pit road. We seen an incident there on pit road here, and that upset several vehicles. So, what was that like, knowing that it could make it or break it on pit road?
Yeah, that's one thing in practice. Make sure you do, because the pit stop, the pit entrance comes up real fast. So it's one of those things. Car is tight to begin with, and it's very hard if you're going any type of speed to kind of yank it left. So you kind of have to turn in a lot sooner, get on the apron a lot sooner than you think you did. But I feel like that's what separated. I know Mike Rominger, he was super fast beginning the first run. I don't know if he had issues on pit road stuff, but these green flag runs, they kind of cycled everything out. It's kind of separated a little bit of the people. Kelgale's up there. But I feel like pit road was the difference. GT was real fast. I saved my stuff on the last run a little bit better, but I feel like if I didn't kind of even it up on pit road, it might have been a whole different race.
Well, you seen the strategy Bryce Zenesack was taking. Was you concerned?
No, I wasn't concerned. I was going to see how well it worked out. I knew he'd probably get a top 5. I think, where did he finish top 5? Yeah. So I feel like that was a great strategy. I don't know if he was points racing or not, trying to get some more points. I don't know where he was running before the pit stops, but I feel like that was a pretty cool to see someone else, because me and Alan were talking. I was like, what is Bryce doing? Can he make it? So tires are huge here. The tire fall off is huge. So I felt confident that we were able to catch him, but that's really, his strategy and him being able to bring that thing home fourth, because these tires do not last at all. So that's a shout to him to bring it home fourth.
Well, Cameron, man, congratulations on your second win of the season. Both of them happened in the chase. Man, off season coming up. Of course, tomorrow night, the Rick Tech Cup Series, man. still, yet another championship will be decided, man. Kind of talk about that, the off season, and of course, any final thoughts, shout outs you would like to give before you go celebrate the victory.
Yeah, I feel like in the tomorrow night race, we need David Weishart's track or his truck to kind of break down and not show up, have a chance in the points. He's so consistent. I think he's pretty much got locked up unless something crazy happens to him. But yeah, like I said, a Bruzy picking up the VRAs are huge for next year. We got some changes coming up, some surprises, so a lot of things to look forward to. But I want to thank MaxSpeedTV, all the admins at Extreme 99. This is a blast. I mean, championship race, no cautions, green flag racing. I mean, we ran hard. I ran everybody hard. Me and Dalton race hard. GT race hard. I mean, that's a kind of the strong point of this league. A lot of people race you hard, but a lot of respect out here. So my wife, Jeff actually had a son. That's why he's not out here racing. His son was born a couple of days ago. I feel like he's gonna name him Cameron because I think he wants him to be great. So I'm not sure on his name, but shout out to him, and that's an awesome feeling. And yeah, just everybody involved week in, week out. All the guys out here putting on a good show, and all the fans out there. My dad, my uncle watching in Greenville. Co-workers watching. So look forward to great things next year from BRA.
All right, Cameron. Well, congratulations on the victory, man. If we don't see you tomorrow night, we'll see you next season, buddy. Go celebrate the victory here tonight for round 5 of the chase. Woo! Woohoo! All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our champion this season, and David Weishart, buddy, the Xfinity Series champion here this season. Got to talk about it. You only won it here, according to what I'm looking at, and Dan Leeson, the stat page. You only won it by 13 points, and Bryce Sidisak right there behind you in second.
Yeah, it was hard fought all season. I'm not sure I was the best car in the series all season. Bryce is probably the most consistent. I had a good stretch there. A few races kind of got me out once the chase started, but happy to win it. Tonight was a struggle, to say the least. It's frustrating not having the pace with everybody else, but I knew the big picture was just to keep the car clean, and that's what I did.
Well, it is Homestead. What was the trickiest portion of the race here tonight, to finalize the series here in the season for the Xfinity Series? I mean, what was it, the turns? Was it tires? Was it fuel? I mean, you guys went green flag all the way. So what really was it?
For me, the biggest struggle was turns 1 and 2. It was just so tight. I couldn't get the car to turn into turn 1, and the first run, I just compensated by using more wheel and just completely burned the right front off of it. Lost all my track position. And then, we didn't have a caution for the whole race. So, I mean, it didn't matter how much I saved and what I did different. I just couldn't make up that ground. So, my highest running position of the night was 15th, and that's where I finished. So, but yeah, the trickiest part was just turn 1 and 2 for me, and then just the lack of track position. I didn't qualify for a reason. I thought, well, there's going to be at least a couple cautions probably, kind of group us back up, and I can just kind of save my stuff. And we just never had that caution. So it is what it is. Like I said, just big picture racing, just trying to keep the car clean.
Well, you did what you had to do, David, man. Congratulations on the championship this season. I see they are going to get into the post-race meeting here, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout-outs you would like to give before you go get into that meeting?
I want to thank Sim Speed Shop for sponsoring the series. Got to thank Rick Donathan and everybody at ExtremeMotorsports99.com, all the admins. I got to thank Russ Anderson at Northern Capital for sponsoring us here at Samson Motorsports. Couldn't ask for a better sponsor, couldn't ask for a better team. Got to thank my teammate Garrett for racing with me all season in this series. Got to thank Bobby, Tyler, Chris, Curtis, Dwayne, everybody at Samson Motorsports for spotting and doing what they do, helping out. I got to thank y'all for broadcasting, and thanks everybody for watching this season.
All right, David. Well, if we don't see you tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure we will. But if we don't, we'll see you next season, man. Go celebrate the championship here tonight for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. Man, awesome job, bud.
Thanks, man. Talk to you later.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is David Weishart. Will be our Xfinity Series champion here for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. We're going to go ahead and get down to the unofficial results, pending, of course, any admin stuff they have to do, but the points have been finalized, so I don't think anything is going to be brought to my attention. But Cameron Hearn will win it here tonight for round of 5 of the chase. Congratulations to Cameron for getting the win. GT Hawkins going to be in that second spot. Dalton Calvin third. Bryce Sinisak going to be in fourth. Awesome run by Bryce. Different strategy that Bryce was playing out there. He'll grab a top 5 and he'll finish second in the points. Awesome job by Bryce. Alan Elwood in 5th. Michael Thwaite 6th. Garrett Heath 7th. Mike Rominger 8th. Garrett D. Grant 9th. Michael Mueller going to grab that top 10 for MaxSpeedTV. David Elliott in 11th. Andrew Mraz in 12th. Tommy Haynes 13th. Kel Gale in 14th. David Weishart will finish tonight in 15th, but will be our champion here. Awesome run this season by David Weishart. Nick Hunt will finish in 16th here this evening. Brandon Freese 17th. Darren Clement in 18th. Casey Duncan 19th. Gary May in 20th. Justin Gann 21st. Zach Ogburn 22nd. Ed Morris 23rd. Tommy Massey, 24th. Nicholas Vroman, 25th. Matthew Welzenbach, 26th. Danny Ware, Andy Starcher, and Don Kidder are admins here tonight. But congratulations not only goes to our winner here tonight, Cameron Hearn, but our champion as well, David Weishart, here on MaxSpeedTV for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. And this will end the season, but of course tomorrow night, the Rick Motec Cup Series right back at it here on MaxSpeedTV, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern here. Myself and Logan Keiss on the mic for you all here this tomorrow night. So please stay tuned for that. But until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.